Hello everyone, it's Glenda and Cody and welcome back to my channel, Creative Grandma. Now this video, we want to get you inspired and get your opinion of what you would do when you look at these baby blankets. Now Cody and I just had 2 baby blankets released on Lion Brand's website in kit form. And the first one we're going to show you has just been released, and the other one was released like a week or 2 ago. So after we show you the 2 blankets, we want to show you some yarn swatches so you can get an idea of what maybe some of these blankets might look like. Now, some of the stitch patterns are different, but you can see the colors, how they play out in other stitch patterns, and maybe kind of visualize what that color would look like if you purchase this kit but used a different color. And they have so many wonderful colors. So Cody, go ahead and tell them about the first blanket.
I will, but first I have to give some shout outs and remind everybody we'll put links below to these baby blanket kits and all of the yarn that you see in today's videos. I have to give some shout outs to some super thanks that we had on some recent videos. We had a super thanks from Cheryl Christian, Chief Kate, and Catherine Fliz. So thank you for the super thanks.
Thank you so much.
And then we had some new and some renews on our channel members. We're trying to hit a goal of 500 channel members, and we are sitting at 438. So we are making some serious progress right now. We had Kathy Smith, Susan Florence, Denise, Kathy, Melissa Knox, Vicky Rumsley, Lisa Corallo, Stone King Fam, Melissa Blinger, Aubrey, Diane White, and Peggy. So thank you to the new and existing channel members.
Yeah, thank you for becoming a member and supporting the channel and just coming and watching the videos. It's free to subscribe, so you can hit that subscribe button. And we have many free crochet tutorials on the channel. And we do have crochet tutorials for the 2 blankets that we're going to show you. So if you like the blankets and you buy the kits, you always have that free crochet tutorial to refer to if you have any problems.
All right, let's take a look at this first blanket. This one released yesterday, and this was the Snuggle Bug.
Yeah, very pretty. Now, I have to say it was color controlled, but all that means is when one skein ends, you start the next skein with the next color in the sequence. So very easy, but look how pretty this blanket come out. Just beautiful. Now, I used the light blue for the border, but you can use any color you wish. Maybe you want to use the lavender and pull the lavender out, or maybe a pink or yellow. You can even use white. So you have to think of how do you want to put a spin on this blanket if you were making it for yourself. Just a very easy stitch pattern.
Trying to get it up really close because when you hold this back farther, it looks a little different. I just want to get it up super close so you can see what the colors actually look like. I just love these. All right, let's go over the yarn that I used for that blanket. This was the Lion Brand Ice Cream. It's a 3.5 ounce, 100 gram skein, 394 yards, 360 meters, 100% acrylic. It's machine wash and dryable. It's a 3-weight yarn, and this was color Parfait.
Oh. Yeah, and I use Little Boy Blue and Baby Soft, which is another Lion Brand yarn. It's a 3-weight, goes perfectly. So if you find an ice cream yarn that you like, a colorway, then you can find a solid color to coordinate with it by going to the Baby Soft and choosing a solid color.
I was actually really disappointed because I wanted a white border on that blanket, but when you make blankets for the yarn company, you have to work within the parameters sometimes, and white was not an option this time. So you had to choose a different color, and when you said blue, I'm like, oh, I don't think I'd like that. But I changed my mind. I love the blue. I think it looks fantastic.
Sometimes when you get out of your comfort zone, you find out that you really like what you're doing. Just try something different. And I did think the blue looked lovely on this blanket because it's the same color blue that's in the actual multicolor.
Yes.
So let's move on to the next one. Now, this one was released, I think, 2 weeks ago. Very adorable little baby blanket. This has more of a soft, all-over ball tie look. You don't have to worry about self-striping. Very soft pastel colors. And this one, I did use white for the border. So very soft pastel colors. Sometimes it's hard to see these colors when they're so light. So Cody's going to get that up close.
This was the Precious Beginnings baby blanket. Let me show you that border up close. You can see that she incorporated the main color into the border. I really like that you did that.
Yeah. I think white was the perfect choice for this yarn. I think it just brings out a little bit of contrast, and then adding that soft multicolor. I think the white did it justice because the white was so bright, it highlighted that multicolor. But just another exceptional little baby blanket. And this is a really quick and easy pattern. And again, we have free crochet tutorials for both of these patterns.
So let me tell you about the yarn that I used for this one. This was Lion Brand Yarns A Star is Born Baby Soft. It's a 4-ounce skein, 113 grams, 367 yards, 335 meters, 60% acrylic, 40% nylon. It's a 3-weight yarn, machine wash and dryable, of course. And this was pastel print.
And then I used the Baby Soft in white for the border. But again, when you look at these multicolors, you can choose any solid color that you think you would like to use with these yarns.
Okay, so let's get into some more options, because I think when you buy the kit on Lion Brand, you have the option to change the yarn.
You do. You have, when you get on Lion Brand, it will say what I use, but they give you an option to change colors. Now, we showed these samples before, but I wanted to show them again because it's the same line of yarn. Now, this is basically for the first blanket, like Cody did. This was made with the ice cream yarn. The other blanket was made with the Baby Soft. But you could use the ice cream yarn in a substitute for the Precious Beginning if you wanted to use one of the ice cream yarns. Or you can choose one of the Baby Soft colors.
I can't believe that we have this many samples.
Yeah, we got a lot of ice cream samples here.
There is a lot of different options. So you can choose any color that you want to make these patterns. I think this is the one, yeah, this is Parfait. So this is the one that we just did the blanket out of.
Now you'll see with this sample, it looks completely different because it's a shorter sample. So as you're looking at these colorways, you have to visualize it. Now, some of these will have the same look of the self-striping. Some of them may have a more gradual blending of the yarn. So like this next sample Cody's going to show you, when it has like light purple, dark purple, and white, it won't have so many colors to distract you. It's going to have a more eye-appealing effect of blending those colors. Now, this is the any size rectangle granny, but you have to visualize this going back and forth in kind of like a stripe pattern. So if you like purples, you may enjoy this blanket done in purples.
That was color grape, by the way. This next color is Bunny Tracks.
A lot of people love Bunny Tracks. Very bright, bold colors. So I'm just holding this up so you can try to visualize what these colors would look like in the stitch pattern going back and forth.
I don't know what she did with this sample, but
oh, this sample I was doing 2 different stitch patterns. This was the Afghan stitch. I had my hook in that one. Remember holding it down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to get these bright colors instead of these colors. So you're just looking at the colors and not really the stitch patterns to determine what colors you would like for these kit patterns.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with just about any of these. This next one is Butter Pecan.
Yeah, Butter Pecan. I could see that in the stitch pattern with that blue, white, and brown. Yeah. Can you visualize that with those colors? Yeah, very pretty. Now this next one, I think I wish I would have made it with this color because I really like pink. And I think this would have a beautiful look using the pinks.
Yes, this is color Strawberry.
Yeah, now I did 2 different stitch patterns on this one, but you can kind of visualize going back and forth with those pink colors. I think I'd use white for the border if I use that pink.
This next one is a real winner. I love this one. This is Cotton Candy.
Yeah, very pretty in the cotton candy. And again, I'm just holding this up because I want you to kind of look at this blanket and then think in your mind, what would it look like with these colors? I really like this. This is Easterish to me.
Yeah.
Very kind of Eastery colors.
The next one is Yellow.
Now, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. You may have a different opinion. I don't want to say they're solid colors. I like the gradient style with the pink, the purple, the yellow. I think when they just have that blending of the same colors without all the extra colors, like this one has so many colors where this just has yellow and cream. Oh, I could see that being so pretty in the yellow.
This was color Lemon Meringue.
Yeah, very pretty.
Now this one looks very similar to the Lovey Dovey yarn, the Draco. It just doesn't have these sparkles. This is color Ube, U-B-E. Ube, I guess.
Yeah. Now I like so many of the Lion Brand ice cream colors, but I do think that this colorway would give you this effect because it has about the same amount of different colors. Love those colors together.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most popular Lion Brand yarns. This
Yeah.
and the Mandelas.
Yeah.
This is color Mint.
Yeah, very pretty mint color. And again, it's kind of like on the verge of the yellow. You cannot go wrong with these colors where it's the same color, light to dark, and then with the cream. Yeah, I could see that. Very pretty. One more color to go.
This is color Moon Mist.
Moon Mist. So again, when you see the sample, you have to kind of envision it.
It's a love-hate thing. People either love bold colors or they hate them.
Yeah. So let me know in the comments section. Now you have two blankets here. You have the Snuggle Bug and you have the Precious Beginnings. After looking at all these ice cream colored yarns, which one would you pick if you made one of these blankets? Which color of the ice cream? Would you use the same colors we did? Or would you pick one of the other colors? Let us know which color you would pick.
This color is hard to beat.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful, bright color. Yeah, very beautiful.
I think this would look good with white stripes as well. I don't know.
Yeah, like it probably would. And that's another thing you can do. You can put your own spin on it. You could choose to do self-striping and put some white in between those colors if you chose to. So that is our video for today. I hope this video has got you inspired. I hope you check out Lion Brand and see everything they have to offer. So until next time, stay inspired and happy crocheting. Bye, everyone.